Let's talk about running. It is a miracle drug. It will make you happier, improve your sleep, lower your risk for disease, and more. But how does running do this? When you run, your body releases endorphins and dopamine, which makes you happier. Along with this, it will increase the amount of slow wave sleep that you get at night, which improves your overall health, and aerobic activities have been proven to increase the strength of your heart. This is why I'm going to run for the next 30 days. Obesity is obviously a huge problem in America and around the world. In America alone, 42.4% of the population is considered obese, which is 30 or more on the BMI chart. I too have struggled with weight in the past. At 5'10", at my heaviest, I got up to 220 pounds, which would put me right at the bottom of the obesity class. That feels like a lifetime ago, and I've done a really good job of keeping it off ever since. But I don't want to just be not fat. I want more. I want to be an athlete. I want to be a runner. So what are the rules? 1, I need to run 30 days out of the next 45. I want to get better, but I don't want to get hurt. 2, no 2 days off in between each run. 3, I have to run at least 3 miles or more, or else it doesn't count. 4, my end goal is to run a sub 6-minute mile. To start, I needed a baseline on just how fast I could run a mile, and I knew it certainly wasn't going to be anywhere near 6 minutes. About to start my first run. I'm going to run for about 0.25 miles, and then I'm going to run as fast as I can for a mile, and we'll see where we're at. That's the fastest I can run a mile right now, 7:32. And I'm not going to lie, I thought I was going to die at one point. So, day 1, 30 days left to drop a minute and a half is a little bit, that's a lot. I guess we'll see. I came from the mud. There's dirt on my hand. 30 days is not enough time. I feel like running a mile in less than 6 minutes is going to be almost impossible. I really don't want to go on this run. I'm not going to lie at all. This is the first time I haven't wanted to go on a run. Probably like, with regards to myself, this is probably like probably my biggest accomplishment to date. Day 1. I knew something that would help me out a lot was to lose weight. 186.2. My goal was to lose 10 pounds because the idea of carrying 2 5-pound dumbbells in my hands while running makes it seem a lot more difficult. Today is day 1, so that means that we are going for a 3-mile jog, is what we'll call it. It'll probably be a 3-mile trip and fall a lot. Just finished the first run. Not great, but we're getting better. I ran outside as fast as I could. It was a 10-minute pace the first mile, and then the second mile I ran as fast as I could, and that was like an 8-minute pace, and the third mile I was gassed, so I basically just walked it. So day 1 done, 29 to go, and probably a lot more to get under 6 minutes. All right, so I'm here, and it is day 5, which means I need to go on a 4-mile run, and this place here is like 0.98 miles around, so I'll just go around this 4 times, and I will see you when I'm done. I actually got my Apple Watch today. Hopefully this thing works because I got some My Chemical Romance playing right now. Hopefully it works well, and I will see you when I'm done. Just finished 4 miles. Time it took was 41 minutes, 31 seconds. So today is the first day of week 2, and I realized that I played basketball today for like an hour. I'm tired from that. I went really hard, and it was the playoffs. We lost. I'm still weirdly looking forward to running. I played at about noon, and it's 6:28 right now p.m. So I'm gonna go head out and run because I have 3 miles to run today, and I'm kind of looking forward to it, which is odd to say the least. Well, that was a terrible run. The whole time I just felt like I was about to roll my ankle. I've ran on like grass today. I've been running on like pavement the whole time. I thought this could be fun. This was terrible. My ankles hurt really bad. I had to go super duper slow. I went 3.34 miles, but this is a bad place to run. I will never be running here ever again. After this run, I started experiencing a lot of knee and hip pain, and after a quick Google search, it basically told me that my shoes were wrong, so I bought new ones. I was 183.2 this morning. A little disappointed my weight loss I didn't really have a great week last week of weight loss. So I just got to keep pushing. I got 2 more weeks of trying to get down into the 170s. That would be ideal before I start running the mile for speed. But tomorrow I'm going to run a mile and see how fast I can run it in. That'll be my newest baseline. quick little warm up before I go. Oh man, I'm kind of nervous. I'm really excited to see how much better I've gotten. Seven minutes and 2 seconds. That was my mile. 30 days is not enough time, but I dropped 30 seconds in like 15, 16, 17 days, something like that.
I was definitely encouraged by how much faster I'd gotten, but I knew getting to sub 6 minutes was going to be very tough, but I just kept grinding and pushing throughout the weeks.
I don't really know what day this is, but going for another run today. I'm not really looking forward to running again. I took yesterday off and I had ran like the 4 or 5 days before that, but I'm not really looking forward to running today, so I'm just gonna try to muscle through it. I wanna go like 5 miles. Hopefully I run relatively well. I finished my run today. That was easily the most fun, best run I've ever had in my whole life. I think I hit that runner's high today because that was so fun. I ran every single mile less than 9 minutes except for the first one, but then the other two were like 8:45 and 8:30 and then like 8:55. I feel like this is what people talk about when they say they like running. So I'm gonna head out for a run today. I don't really know how far I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go at least 4 miles today. I'm hoping to go closer to 6, but I'm gonna go at least 4, see how I'm feeling. It's just been so much fun. It's so rewarding to run that I'm so glad I started this challenge because this is something I'm going to be keeping up without a doubt for the rest of my life, so long as I'm able to. Great news. I'm f***ing hurt. I was running, I was just gonna go 5 miles today, and I ran, and like at the 2.5 mile mark, the back of my, the back of my calf just started killing me. And so I just ran the next, I figured, you feel pains when you run, your quads will hurt, your calves will burn a little bit. Most times you just run through it and then you're fine. This was not like that at all. It just got worse and worse and worse and worse, worse, until I basically couldn't even stand. So I just hunched over, lightly pressing on my left foot. This sucks. I literally have 3 more runs left until I need to try and break 6 minutes and until this challenge is over, and I'm like, you do all this work and then it's you just get hurt, but all right, well. So it's later in the evening and I've been doing some research on the computer here about my ankle/Achilles injury. I think it's an Achilles injury. It's definitely not an Achilles tear. I think it's just an overuse injury. But anyways, it's really funny because I'm just sitting here and you can tell that I'm pretty sad about it because I'm watching a video right here about people running an ultra marathon. And I was just telling my wife a second ago how sad I am that I'm not gonna be able to run the next few days and maybe potentially week. I don't know, I'm gonna have to postpone this whole thing. I'm 3 days away from running for 30 days. Yeah, I've been so sad about this. I never get sad. I'm a pretty happy person, but this has actually been pretty sad and disappointing. I know it's out of my control, but it's just frustrating when your body fails you because I feel up here I'm good, but the rest of me isn't good.
I took the next couple of weeks off, and by the end of it, I was ready to go.
Okay, so we are at a 1 mile course. It's just a 1 mile loop around. It's it's 0.99. So we got another 0.01 from where I'm gonna start to here. This is the finish line. It's a makeshift finish line. My beautiful and industrious wife is going to be hitting the start and stop button. Hopefully she stops it at 5:59, but I'd be happy with 6:45 too. I'm gonna get ready right now and then we'll start.
3, 2, 1, go.
How fast?
6:28:18. So good.
6:28:18. Oh gosh. That's amazing.
Yeah.
I didn't make it, but proud of myself though. I dropped a minute off my mile in 2 months. That's not bad at all.
No.
I'll see you in the next one when we break 6 minutes.